Super Mario World was the very first video game I ever played the same day I immigrated from Italy to the United States. Mario's had an enormous impact on my life, and today I've decided that it's time to rank and listen to every single Mario Overworld theme from the mainline games. The criteria is only which one appeals to me the most. Now, I have to admit, after the Super Nintendo, I got a PlayStation, and I kind of stopped thinking about Mario. But today, I'm finally going to take the time to listen to all of these. Here we go. First up, Super Mario Bros. NES Overworld theme. Obviously, a classic. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. It is crazy how much this, like the simplicity of this theme, like obviously we have the like really simple chords on the right hand of the piano, let's say, while we have this wonderful bum bum boom boom boom. The way that these things come together, I mean, you know, in 1985, it's really astounding. I mean, there's a reason why this has like withstood the test of time and become an iconic piece of music, right? But like, if you really, I mean, if you really pay attention, there's all these little things that are occurring that I find are really interesting. So even there, da-dum-dum, do-dum-dum, the left hand isn't constantly involved. There's actually a moment where the left hand petters out. It kind of goes up, ba-da, boom, 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 boom. It's just so cool. And what you essentially get is a chord that are chords that are constantly moving in unison. I really love how open it also sounds in the right hand, ba 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 ba, with the two notes. And then actually the left hand, well, I'm calling it the left hand on the piano, but the left hand too is doing the same thing. It's just like so special. While then in between that, you're also getting the hits of the percussion, and the whole thing, it's like, it's also crazy because of the way that the technology it was. You don't necessarily hear the individual aspects of it, but like it coalesces so easily. I mean, it's like actually like profoundly cool. And then you get this like awesome ostinato, boom bum bum boom bum bum boom bum bum boom boom boom. So the question becomes like, where do you rank something like this? And for me, the Super Mario Bros. Theme, as iconic as it is probably an A. It's good. It's really good. It is like the reason why we got all the other ones. But for me, it doesn't really reach the pinnacle that some of the other themes reach. So I'm going to put that at a solid A. Next up is Super Mario Bros. 2 Overworld theme. I mean, that's like so much more complex, even compared to the Super Mario Bros. Overworld theme. Like, it's really interesting because the way that it starts out, I mean, it really feels more like a dance. It's playful. It's a little tongue-in-cheek too, isn't it? There's a real quality in it of like, oh, I'm off to work. There's that pleasantness that we know of Mario, where like, even when Mario's down in the dumps, it's never like super depressing per se, but like even that, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum, bam, boom, aha, yeah, oh man, oh, ooh, you know what I mean? There's a quality in that of like a smile, right? But then we get into this. Like, it almost sounds like a barbershop quartet, or like you're like humming to yourself. You know what I mean? Also, really aided again by that terrific bass where we boom, 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 boom. This really feels like it's like a warm, sunny day, and there's a sense of like it's kind of like a busybody track. It's really interesting. And then it feels very much like you're like almost like jazz, like a jazz bar, or like in the Wild West. You know what I mean? A jazz bar in the Wild West. You know what I mean? I would rank this, frankly, personally, at a B. I'm not really crazy about Super Mario Bros. 2. I also think that this one, it doesn't have the like same holding power to me as Super Mario Bros. In reality, I need to bump Super Mario Bros. Up to S, so please forgive that oversight on my part. The more I listen to that, I mean, that's iconic. All right, how about Super Mario Bros. 3 overworld theme? Just going up in the key. I love that. This is interesting. So this is actually like slower than than the other ones, really. It's a little bit more like settled in, a little bit more relaxed. So yeah, this theme is actually like very, very chill, isn't it? And it kind of has this real like almost lackadaisical kind of like laid back sound to it, which is really fascinating to me because again, I mean, like, especially when you compare it to like Super Mario Bros, the main theme, like that first theme still carries so much personality around it. And it's not to say that this one doesn't, but this one also, to me, this is such a different energy. And I'm not comparing them to that necessarily, but I don't necessarily feel like this one and Super Mario Bros. 2 are as memorable. Like, they don't really carry the same sort of like energy, which they don't need to. But one of the things that I really find interesting about this, again, is how prevalent the bass is. Yeah, you know, it almost feels like a beach holiday sound, which is fine, but it doesn't have the as much personality to me as Super Mario Bros. The overworld theme. Honestly, I'm gonna put this also at a B. It's not to say that it's not good. It just doesn't zhuzh me. It doesn't zhuzh me into action. It's very, very laid back and very, very relaxed, which I think it does really well. And this is like the perfect kind of chill out song. And I would love to hear like any lo-fi cover of this because it's really great. But in my personal taste, I think Super Mario Bros. NES is still absolutely the king up there. All right, let's check out Overworld theme from Super Mario Land. You know, what I really like about this piece is that this feels like Mario's your best friend. He's got a vested interest in you being healthy and well. There's an energy in this piece that's so warm, so really inviting, and really, I mean, especially you hear it in the melody. Like it's just bright and it has a real warmth to it that I really, really like. And I also like the idea of Mario being your friend, you know, and like this constant companion. That's an A for me, for sure. It's just so wonderfully warm and bright and friendly. Let's check out the overworld theme from Super Mario World, which is definitely my first Super Mario experience. So I'm curious. I haven't heard this in a while. Wow, what a difference in the sound font. Again, the bass is so prominent. Look at that walking bass back there, huh? Bum bum bum. It's like pseudo jazz almost, kind of. S tier. S tier. So bright, so inviting, almost as good as Super NES, the one that we know of Mario being Mario. I love that we use the pan drum there, and it really ends up feeling like we're hitting Koopas as we're walking, which I've always loved. I mean, ever since I was a kid, it's like, wow, it sounds like we're hitting Koopas when we're moving. I also just love how like friendly it is. And also it feels like it's like, I'm walking to my thing. And it's like, it's bright. I love the bright Mario sound, especially. Yeah, I mean, that's so nice. I don't know. I don't think it's quite as good as Super Mario Bros. But I think it's an S for me as well. I think like Super Mario World is like another one of the defining games in the series, and yeah, I'm gonna give that an S. That's so much fun. Super Mario Land 2. All right. Oh, okay. So okay. All right. I'm curious. I've never. Okay. Damn, that goes hard. What? Again, that one too is really bright, and it really does feel that there was a comment in here that said it sounds like it would be perfect for a banjo. I think that's absolutely spot on. I mean, there's a sound in that it feels, again, very inviting. I don't know why it is with like the speedier stuff. Again, I really like the melody. I don't think it hits as well as the certainly the other Super Mario Land piece. It's warm, it's welcoming, but for me, it doesn't quite hit the like feeling that I feel just from like listening to it. It doesn't hit as hard. So I think I'm gonna put that at a B as well. It's really nice, it's charming, but it just lacks a little bit of the melodic integrity that I personally look for when I'm listening to a piece like this. All right, Super Mario Sunshine, Delfino Plaza. I think I've heard this. I'm sure I have. This is really where I no longer am. I have not been playing Mario since Super Mario World at this point in my own personal life. So a lot of this is first time listening. Bro, the accordion is just delightful, isn't it? I've never listened to this the whole way through. I absolutely love the accordion. I have so many thoughts. Yeah, so for me, that's an easy S. I think Super Mario Sunshine is another one of those. It's just like genre-defining games for Super Mario. Like it's just so bright. I also really love that middle upper register of the guitar. It's so light. Also the constant bum 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 bum, that the constant sort of rhythmic propulsion, and then the accordion. I mean, it's so interesting because the accordion, you know, the game's called Super Mario Sunshine, so you don't want it to be depressing, number one. And number two, there's such an energy in the accordion, I think, that is really underrated. Accordion can do sad stuff, it can do happy stuff. I've heard it a lot in like Italian folk songs, actually, or like Italians. And my grandfather used to have a cassette player that was a lot of accordion music with a guy singing over top of it. So that's like a fundamental like childhood memory for me as well. It's so freaking warm, and it's so freaking inviting. I love the pace, and really like the dance between the guitar and the accordion just works so well for me, and I just can't help but smile and feel like, yeah, it's gonna be a good day. Now, I don't think it's very complex. Like, I actually think that Super Mario, the Super Mario first one and the Super Mario World theme are a little bit more. It's funny because, you know, this is made on MIDI, but like this is less complex than those. I think that those, like, you hear chords and they're simple as well, but in a different way. Whereas like this feels like really, it feels pared down on purpose, right? Like it wants you to pay attention to the melody. And yeah, it's like delightful. Overworld theme, New Super Mario Bros. DS. Okay, I've never heard this. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love it. A little bit of a dance. I have heard this. Oh, the slow ramp up the guitar. It's like samba, isn't it? Bossa Nova. With a little bit of the marimba in the back. Oh man, yeah, that's gorgeous. Oh, a little trombone in the bottom there. I just love that. I love that almost pays homage. I'm shouting. I love that pays homage to like the older stuff, you know, from the Super Mario Bros. A little bit of that. First of all, I love the ha ha. I love that sound so much. And I also, again, think the guitar is just delightful. And also like the trumpet with the trombone coming in at the back. It's just like, again, to me, Mario encompasses warmth. Mario encompasses like a friend who's there for you when you're in need. I think Mario encompasses, like, in a track like this also just is absolutely an S tier. It's just so delightful. Again, in its simplicity, right? Because we could do something different here, but instead we pull back on it's like, oh man, what a great time whenever we hang out with Mario, you know? I think I might like that more than the other ones. I think that might be neck to neck with Super Mario Bros. NES. I actually think I like that theme more than the Super Mario World. That's really, really good. All right, Good Egg Galaxy from Super Mario Galaxy. I actually love this. It's like short, long, short, long. Harp, gorgeous. Bum, 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 bum. Really like the flute and the doubling flutes, actually. Timpani is awesome as we build and we build with the harp in there again. Nice resolution down. You know, I like this piece. I wish it did more. I wish it went in a further direction. I think it's really inviting. I think, you know what it really signifies to me is possibility and discovery. Now, Super Mario Galaxy, obviously we're dealing with space and we're dealing with like, actually I've never played Super Mario Galaxy. I don't actually know what's going on, but if this piece feels like it's about discovery. And I think like that's the core tenet of this piece. So like, I think it's kind of dialed back. It doesn't have that burst of like brightness that I'm particularly looking for. I think it's a beautifully orchestrated, beautifully arranged. Like it's such a lovely piece. But the melody feels more like, wow, look at the stars. We can go there, which is nice. But it doesn't hit as hard as the other one. So I'm going to put that squarely at a B for me. I'm going to put that at a B. It's nice. I love the orchestration. I love everything about it, really. But it doesn't, like on its own, but it doesn't hit the peaks that I'm looking for. All right, let's check out the overworld theme from New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Wait. This is like the DS one, but cleaner. Oh, it's like super polished. I love that. It's like slightly synthetic. Oh, the little... You know what's interesting is that I was expecting to like this as much as the one that... I don't know why I'm whispering, but I was expecting to like this one as much as I liked the one for Mario Bros. DS. It actually doesn't hit as hard as I expect. Like, it went off in a different direction, even though it's like structurally it's exactly the same, but the instrumentation choices didn't land as much as the natural sound that we got from the DS version. It's really interesting because fundamentally, like, it's the same piece, but it's a really interesting conversation about like how we can change little things. And suddenly, if you tweak instrumentation or tweak whatever, like it changes the whole like sound of the piece. So while I like it, and I still like the structure of New Super Mario Bros, it actually lands harder for me and more interestingly and more like with more energy and fun with the DS version. So I'm gonna give this an A. I still really like the piece, but it's not quite as good to me. All right, let's check out the overworld theme, Super Mario 3D Land. It's like big band. Okay, yeah. Yep. Very bright. Oh yeah. A little nice syncopation, a little delay there. That's fun. I like how we fill in the gaps with the like jazz organ. A little delay there, triplets. Fun. Yep. Yeah, that's a B. That's fun. It's bright. It's energetic. It's satisfying to listen to. But it doesn't do anything for me. It's like, again, in a vacuum, it's like perfect, but it doesn't hit the way that I want it to. It's just it's a perfectly good piece. But for me, it's a little bit forgettable, kind of. I have to go backwards actually to the Super Mario 64. God, that funk bass in the back, man. This like just fun MIDI trumpets, dude. Hey. S plus. I'm giving that a double S. I love the Super Mario 60. No, it's an S. I love the Super Mario 64. Well, Battlefield main theme. It's just awesome. I especially. Now, you know, the first part's good. Don't get me wrong, but man, this part. It's just so much fun, and I love, you know, we kind of have a natural build up to it, and it gets really set up really nicely in the right before it. There's this little lilt that happens as we kind of go up in the pitches that really like is so much fun. It's such a good piece. I love the trumpet harmony that like, you know, it's just and the like random bass, like it's just terrific. Let's check out Super Mario Galaxy 2 main theme. Love the English horn there. Love those strings. Yeah. The way that the English horn takes over for the flute. See, this one too, it's interesting. Both this one and the Super Mario Galaxy theme, both don't do anything really wild. They kind of hold their own. They kind of just like stay. They're really more ambient pieces that sort of like reflect on the cosmos and the space. And there's a real vibe in that of like sitting back and looking at the stars and being like, wow, imagine if we could go there. You know, like there's a real like, obviously in this one we also get we also get like like it's nice. Is it as like epic or grandiose as the other ones that we've listened to that have been like in the, you know, in S's? No, certainly not. And I don't think it's an S for me personally. I'm gonna put that over at an A as well. It's just really pleasant. I actually prefer this in a lot of ways to the Super Mario Galaxy 1 main themes because it feels a little bit more introspective. I also love when the flute exchanges with the English horn. It's just really nice, and again, orchestrated so well. It's fun, but it's not as like fun as the S tier stuff so far. It's cool. All right, let's check out the overworld theme for New Super Mario Bros. 2. A ton more chant. I do like the piano in this one. This fixes a lot of the problems I had with the Wii version. Almost has like almost polka energy to it. Yeah, you know, I actually don't really care for this one. I mean, again, I really liked the DS. The DS was like the pinnacle of this version of this theme for me. This one, especially with the excessive sort of like funny vocals, like the vocal play, it doesn't hit. This might be the C. I think this is a C. I would not opt to listen to this one. Like I would quickly move past the main menu. I do like the piano. See, if this was just the piano and then like it's the vocals really kill it for me. I don't love that one. That one's okay. That one's okay. I'll give that a C. All right, well, New Super Mario Bros. U. Is it the same? Oh. Love. I love this. It's the same but different. I love the guitar. I love also the bass movement. Oh man. Yeah. Oh, I love that. It's so charming. Like the kind of like jazz piano. I mean, that's an S. That's so much fun. And I think it might just come down to the acoustic guitar. I mean, also it's like a slight variation on that DS theme that we heard. It's almost like the like that's what I thought the DS would sound like. That version would sound like if it was fully fleshed out in a modern soundscape. I love that. I love it so much. I think it's like so bright, so welcoming, so fun, so jovial, so like friendly. I love, see this, the chant feels like it's appropriate and it makes sense where it's used. I really like this piece. Super Mario Maker title screen. So we're mixing the notes of the Super Mario Bros. Modern thing. I'm not crazy about that. I like it. I do think it's interesting to play with the notes and keep it within the soundscape of the Super Mario, like the new Super Mario Bros. Sound. And like, so they're just fudging with some of the notes, which is cool. This one just feels kind of not generic, but it just feels a little like, this was like really nice to like put on while doing something else. You know what I mean? Like while working, which I guess is the point. I mean, theoretically, if this exists within Super Mario Maker while you're building the levels, then it's perfect for that. So yeah, but I don't think it has enough personality or character. Yeah, this one's a C. It really, it's fine. Super Mario Run. Oh yeah, the mobile game. All right. I don't dislike this, but this, I mean, I like the way that I like the I like the speed. I like that, but it's just sort of like it's not going anywhere. It's not doing anything. It's not something we haven't. It's also something we've heard before. I think it's nice. I think it's fun, but it does. It's sort of like, it's just kind of yeah. I'm gonna give that a C as well. It's good. All right. Well, how about Super Mario Maker 2? Like how different do we go? Let's see. I like the guitar. See, this feels like it has much more character than Super Mario Maker 1. Kind of like amorphous. Whoa, what? Why so dangerous sounding? I don't dislike this one, but also this one actually feels even less useful because of the dissonance in it. Like, it's very specific to the title theme. So I don't actually think that this even has I'm gonna put this one on a D. This one is probably my least favorite of the Mario themes that we've listened to. Now I do like the flute and I do like the momentum and the rhythm, but I don't, that doesn't do it for me at all. Okay, but how about Super Mario Odyssey?
Super Mario Odyssey!
love that walking bass. Syncopation there. Fun snare drum sets. I think this would be a B for me. It's good, and what I really like about it is that it kind of ushers in the like new Mario sound, but it feels like it's just a very nice jazz standard, right? It's like a very nice, like you're in a jazz club, they're playing something a bit upbeat. I think it's done really well. Obviously, it's composed well, but I find it a little bit forgettable. In that it doesn't really like latch itself onto me. Now, Super Mario Odyssey is a great game, and I think like there are so many tracks in this particular game that are really fun. It doesn't hit, but I like it more than the other ones that I put at C, so I'm gonna put it at a B. Now, I'll tell you what though, I haven't listened to the Super Mario Bros. Wonder theme, so I'm curious about this one especially. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Really, it reminds me of Super Mario Bros. 3 a lot, actually. Yeah, that's nice. That's peaceful, but it has a pretty substantial movement in it. It's very warm. And it's very like, oh, we're back. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to get to it. It does really remind me of Super Mario Bros. 3. I don't know why. Yeah, they're similar. I really like the guitar in it. This is much more like a barbershop, peaceful, energetic, like sunny day, right? But it has the flow and the legato and the singing. It's nice. It's nice. I'm gonna give this one a solid A. I think it's really, really, really warm and inviting and cool. And yeah, that's ranking every Mario main theme / overworld theme. God, Mario is just such a bright, wonderful beacon of joy and hope for so many of us. And it was really fun to listen to all these pieces from top to bottom. So yeah, thanks a ton, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.